Hello boys and girls, welcome back to HFoG's World, and today we're going to work some more on the squid farm, which seems to be working just fine, but we've got to do a little more work down here. What we need to do is we need to give ourselves a better way to collect our stuff. And we need a better killing platform down there. So I just fell all the way down to the bottom because I did. Because that was dumb. Oh my gosh. Not what I had intended to do at all. And I didn't bring enough of these things. But, okay, fine. Fine! We'll make it work. Now, somehow I need to get back up there. So let's get back up. Let's get to climbing. I need to get about 10 below those guys because that's where my floor needs to go. So let's go ahead and figure that out. We'll do a little climbing here. And then we'll do a little bit of counting. And we'll figure this out. Okay, so I'm here. That puts me, what, like 2 beneath? 3 beneath? Let's see if I go... Oh, stop that, please! Stop that! I am not being nearly as careful as I ought to be. Okay, we'll figure this out. We will. Okay, onto this one. No! I did it again. What am I hitting? I'm trying to jump onto that, and I'm clearly missing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Somebody shot at me. Who shot at me? There must be a skeleton over there or something. Okay. Okay, you know what? Before I do any more here, let me go back and get some materials so that I can do this right without killing myself, okay? So, yeah, that's what we will do. And I will talk to you. I'm jumping into that. That's what I'm doing. I will talk to you guys in just 1 minute. I will be back. Right. I am back. And this time I came a little bit better prepared. I've got some potions. I've got some netherrack that I can use for building. I still probably could have used some more ender pearls. But yeah, no biggie. All right. We're going to figure this out now. Okay. So what we have to do is figure out when we're even with these guys. Which is about here. So that's 1. I'm at 1 above. Okay, great. So there's 2 spaces to my feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And unless I'm mistaken, this should kill every time. I believe that this is sufficient to kill pretty much every time. Is that right? No, I don't know that it is. I might have to go a little deeper. I think I have to go... Let me do some counting off here. I want to do it this way. I'm going to start at this corner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So actually... Unless I'm mistaken, they have to fall at least 14 to die for sure. So I actually need to take this down 1 more level. So this is the level at which I've got to build my farm. So let me clear this out and we'll go a little deeper. Hello. Hello, squid. How are you? Glad you could drop in. Yes, yes. All right, so I'm going to clear this out a little bit, and then we will start putting in a floor. But I also want to do some other fancy stuff, and I was kind of hoping... Hello. I was kind of hoping that I'd have this cleared out already. Somebody's making noises. Hello down there. Crunch. All right, here we go. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this is far enough down always. Okay, so we'll clear this out a little more. Boop. Go away. Right. Now, what I need to do, I need to build a shaft up the middle here. And I've left my stuff over there. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We will. We will figure this out. Let's put you right there just so I can have a way to climb out. And I want you back. And I will put you right there so that it doesn't look ugly and stupid. Which it already does, but yeah. Whatever. And now I need to get some glass. So what I want to do, let me explain to you good people what the plan is. The plan is I'm going to build an elevator right up the center of this, an item elevator. Just right up the middle. Ouch. Doggone it. I wish I would stop doing that to myself. Yeah, I want to build an item elevator right up the dead center of this thing. But the problem is that... Oh, hey there. What's she doing? Is he going to find a way to me? I don't know. I don't know. He probably will. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. He's down there. He can't get to me. Okay. Oh, hey you. Whoa. Don't do that. You're scaring me. Alright. So, we're going to build an item elevator right up the middle here. So in order to do that, I have to get this thing kind of put in place. Like this. But the problem is that I'm going to... Whoops, I went too far. Let me get this kind of happening here. If I update there, it's going to mess up the water flow. So I need to go one above it. I can build an item elevator around here without doing updates. But I have to somehow get those guys in. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to place a piece of ice in there very carefully. I'm going to have to put this scaffolding back temporarily so that I can place that there without messing up everything around it, if you know what I mean. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, but we will get it to work. Let me build the rest of this right up the middle here, and then I will show you where we go from here. So this part of the item elevator I can just build up like this pretty easily because I can do this without updating the water. So let me go ahead and get this built, and we'll talk in a minute. Alright, now that I've kind of closed this gap a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a block out here that I can stand on when I finish this. So let's go ahead and put that side down, and that side, and that side, and the center will come out here. We'll put that down. I'm going to break this block and try and get into the water stream there. So if I do this, I should be able to get into the water stream before I take damage. And that worked okay. That worked okay. Alright, so I got to make sure I've got this blocked off like this. And yeah, okay, so now I'm ready. I should be ready to block these guys off, and if I do it carefully enough, I should be able to do it without messing up with the surrounding water streams. So let's give this a try. Okay, good, good. Boy, these guys. So, yeah. So what I have to do is I have to place a block here and adjacent, and I have to do it quickly. And that's, oh, that's going to be tough. I may have to do it this way, I think. think I'm going to have to do it up. So let me get my ice ready. I think if I quickly place 2 blocks of ice, I should be okay. And if I stand right here, haha, that worked, except that that was glass, not ice. Well, except for that minor little detail. Yeah, great. I've messed up, of course, because I used glass instead of ice there, and I had meant to use ice, and now I feel very foolish. Okay, let's go to the edge. We'll climb out that ladder. I should be good to do this. I can walk through the water here. We'll just do this. Like this. That gets me to the edge. And now I can climb out. Okay, and now I can go get my ice. Oh boy, this is much more of a pain than I want it to be, let me tell you. Okay, give me you. This is, I want regular ice, not the glass. Okay, now it's going to be night here soon. Let's sleep. Got it? Okay. See, now if I had planned ahead with what I wanted to do with the platform ahead of time, this wouldn't have been a problem because I wouldn't have finished these middle ones. But, of course, I didn't plan ahead, and so now I find myself in this little predicament, don't I? So we're going to come around here so that I can do this the way I want to do it. Give me a little platform to work on. Like this and like this. Okay. So I should be able to very quickly do a double place right here. And I can collect that piece of ice very easily. And we'll do the same here. Get me... Good. You have to do that really quick, though, because if that top water were to spill over, it would get into this water, and I would be messed up. Okay, so this is going to get a little trickier. I have to do this from the bottom because I need to let it flow down without interfering with that stuff. Let's get it to flow into the middle here. And that way it won't mess up any of the adjacent guys, right? This should, if I remove this block, it should flow down into there. But let's get this first. Right, there we go. Okay, that's good. All right, when I remove this block, it should flow over to there, right? Actually, let me do this. And then we'll just make sure. We'll make sure it does. Yeah, there we go. That I'm okay with. And now I've got to do the same thing I was doing there. I got to do the double place, and I got to do it quick. Great. There. Got it. Okay, now I can take this out, and this out, and this out, and I can remove that. Ha-ha! Now I can place my glass without updating the water. So, boom, 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 like that. And boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. And this one as well, boom, boom. Okay, that's good. Now I can place some of these guys around to melt the water without doing any updates. Good and good. Awesome. I can collect this torch. Okay, melt it. Okay, kind of a pain, but it's going to work. And that will give me the ability to run that shaft up the middle for the item elevator without messing up all the surrounding updates, without updating the surrounding water. Because if I update these blocks, it's going to make a mess. So I'm just about there. Okay, let me finish this process and we'll talk in a little bit. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, ground level for this guy is at this level that I'm standing right here. So, that's where I need to build my platform, right here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this out for my platform. And then I've got to excavate a bit beneath there so that I can put my collection mechanism. And yeah, we should be good then. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little excavation here. And when I'm done, we'll talk some more. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, I think I've widened it out the right amount. I think. So the way I want to do this... Oh, shut up in there, guys. The way I want to do this is I'm going to build a rail track that goes back and forth underneath some glass up here. So there's going to be some glass up in there. And so the squid are going to fall on the glass and die. And then there's going to be a rail track underneath that goes back and forth and collects all the stuff, obviously. But I'm not going to, well, yeah, it's going to collect all the stuff, and there's going to be 2 rail carts, and they're going to take the stuff into either corner. And then there's going to be an ejection system in either corner that's going to run them down into a collection thing in the center here. So let me build that trough. It's going to go kind of like this from there. And here we can use granite for this right there. So it's going to come around the corner into there. I need to put some ice in here, of course. So it's going to scoot across there and then across into the middle there. And then there's going to be an item elevator that'll take it all the way up to the top, and then I'll be able to collect it up top. So that's the plan, but I'm going to need to run up top, collect my materials. I've got to do... I don't have enough of the right kind of ice for this right now, do I? I don't think I do. Well, maybe I could use regular ice. I don't have to use... Well, but I'm afraid it might melt. And I have to figure out where I'm going to place the dispensers, and I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to place the collection material, the collection circuit. So I still have a little bit of work to do. Obviously, that's going to be the floor for the railing at that level. Yeah, I still have a little bit of work to do. So I'm going to have to work off camera again for a little bit. Let me experiment off camera for a bit, and I will come back once I've got something to show you. Back in a bit. All right, guys, we made a little bit of progress here. So this is the drop platform right there. This is the killing floor right up there. We're going to have a cart running back and forth here. Whenever anything falls on the killing platform, like... well, that's a little hard to do. Oh, there we go. We got something in there. Then it will flow through the water down there and up the item elevator up there, which will go in between all the water channels. And let's go climb to the top. There are too many mobs around this place, let me tell you. Far too many mobs. So then it comes all the way up to the top, and it gets deposited right up here. Look at that. There we go. So what I'm going to end up with is piles of stuff up here that I can collect, and I'll probably build a floor across this, probably a glass floor across this whole top. Probably a glass floor here, maybe even bring the desert over to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring the desert all the way over it. I don't know. I might do that too. So many options. But anyway, for now, that is... Oh, you're going to mess things up. Oh, stupid slime. Let's go kill him. So anyway, for now, that's what we've got. They should get stuck down there. Okay. So that's the plan. So I need to build out the rest of this floor. Need to cover this all the way. Just right across here. Oh, actually, I should have... Oh, man. I should put redstone blocks there. Like that. And so, yeah. So I need to cover all this floor. I need to get it to a state where I can run that rail where I want it to. And once I've done that, then we can come back and talk some more. So let me go ahead and finish this out, and then we will talk some more. See you in a little bit, guys. All right, I got a little progress report for you. I've done half of the floor now, and you can see how it works. This guy goes back and forth over there. He collects anything that falls on it, and it goes up the elevator to the top. I think I've got this the right size. I may need to make it one wider. I've been kind of watching it to see what happens, but I think I've got this correct. So I'm going to watch it a little bit more, make sure that I got it the right size, and assuming that it's the right size, then I will go ahead and build the other half, and we will talk. See you in a little bit. All right, guys, the bottom floor seems to be done. For the most part, it seems to be collecting all the drops. There may be a couple that get caught in those corners, but quite frankly, I don't mind losing a little bit of efficiency here and there. The fact that I have this cool elevator in the middle makes up for the efficiency loss down there, so I'm fine with it. But it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I left that little bit so that if I fall in, I can get out. But by and large, I think that's pretty much done. And the next thing I want to do is I want to come up here and put a layer of glass on the top. Right up here where all the collections are. So right here. And that's mostly just to keep me from falling in there. That and just kind of because it's cool. And I think that is going to just about wrap up today's episode. I'll probably spend a little bit of time doing some cleanup here, figure out what I want to do with the general area, because I don't want to leave this quite as ugly as it is and open. At some point, I think I want to make it that I can still see down into the bottom, but not fall in. I don't know. There are options. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But for now, that's all I have time for. So as usual, guys, if you like what you see here, please give it a thumbs up, because it does help people. It helps me out, lets me know that you like what you're seeing, and all that good stuff. And if you really like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. We do this every week. Every Monday we do another Fog's World episode. And yeah, I will talk to you all next time, guys. See you later.